Hey guys, so here bringing you another video and welcome to my patch note breakdown. So again, we don't do these every patch, and I've always said they're not the most popular videos, but you know, you guys always say we really like them. So if you are wanting them to continue, and you are that, you know, I roughly 5,000 of you that are going to watch this video, smash the like button. I'll give you a really hard task with, you know, these getting less views. If you guys really like me doing them, let's try and get 1,000 likes in this video, which will be harder to do than a normal video because less people watch them. I don't know why, but anyway. So again, patch is a couple days old. Didn't do it straight away because the new champion, Kiana, came out, so I wanted to do content on her first. But I'll say, I've given this a skim, but I haven't fully digested this myself, so this also gives me good time to reflect on what's going on. So you've got some new skins that they're putting at the top nowadays. So you've got the Dark Star Jin. Oh, Dark Cosmic, Jin, Dark Star Karma, and then Dark Star Shaco. All of them look pretty damn good. And then obviously we got the Mordekaiser rework. So those are all like the new looking things in the game, I believe, this patch. So we've got, you know, they're just doing some balanced frameworking, which is fine. So we got Mordekaiser, the new champion. I'll say the benefit of doing this a little bit delayed is I have played against the new Mordekaiser. He broke AF. Like, he is crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. So expect him to get nerfed. He's, again, one of those champs that how do you nerf him? Because his kit is quite strong. Stats, I'm guessing. He just needs an absolute stat nerf. I'm not sure by the time you watch this episode, tomorrow's episode, I play a game of Fiora versus a Mordekaiser. And you guys will see how that goes. So, yeah, new mod. RYZE. So, RYZE is getting a new rework, which, again, is a little bit contradicting to what Riot has said themselves. About, I don't know, a year ago, a developer or someone important at Riot came out and said, we basically are giving up with 3 champions, RYZE, Kalista, and Azir. They kind of came to that conclusion that we just can't balance these champions in the way that we'd like for solo queue and pro play, so we're just going to kind of leave them alone. Well, obviously that hasn't become true for one of them, RYZE. And again, could it be because one of the game's founders is named after RYZE? I don't know. Anyway, his Q spell ranks decreased, shield removed. Damage bonus is now dependent on R, W now slows, and spell flux bonus converts slow into root. So this, honestly, I could do a whole video on RYZE because he is fairly different. I've heard he's also very strong, and he probably is more well suited to solo queue. He does more damage. Squishier though, because again, one of the problems with past RYZE, he was really tanky and then didn't die, but also did a buttload of damage. Well, now his damage is really good, but he just, I think, dies easier. So his mana base stats has gone down, but his mana regen has gone up. His Q has now got 5 ranks, not 6. His damage of it has gone up at the beginning of the game, lower in the early game. It's removed the shield after consuming 2 runes, because if you did QWQ, you got the shield. You don't get that anymore. And now you do spell bonus damage. So you can do... well, it's less bonus damage, and it also gives less movement speed. So they just changed the Q. The W now ratio, instead of it doing 1% bonus mana, it does 4. So that's what it gives. Costings is cheaper. Base crowd control has gone... well, it's a slow now, so it's not a root, I believe. God, this is crazy. So much change in one little patch. Spell flux bonus also has gone. Increased root duration is now gone to convert slow to root. So it will become a root if you convert it correctly. Again, I need to do a lot more research on this guy because a lot of this is like what. The E damage has been decreased in general of base damage. The cost has gone down, however. It now always bounces off the primary target. And it removes bounces no longer damage enemies. So that means it does damage enemies. And no longer spreads flux to nearby enemies on unit kills. So again, that means it should... oh no, it doesn't? Again, that's confusing. And then Realm Warp has now got 3 ranks, not 2. And it goes overload damage bonus against targets with flux increase. So that's the new. You get the damage. And then immediately cast at max range when attempting to cast beyond that. So again, it's basically just making his ultimate more useful for solo queue. And actually it's giving you damage and stuff like that. So it's not a pure like mobility spell anymore. It's like it actually benefits you to cast it to give damage. So that's kind of cool. Again, I might look into him. Maybe we'll do a commentary of him pretty soon because that's a lot of stuff. So maybe after this or like later today, I'll jump in a practice tool on him and just kind of get the basics. SYLAS, passive now stores up to 2 charges. Base damage increased. AoE damage less effective against minions, so less wave clear with his passive. Q detonation damage and AoE range decreased on minions. W heal increased. E shield adjusted and cooldown. So what I heard by this, by the way, and I don't know if it's 100% true, I've heard that Riot may be wanting to make SYLAS into a bruiser, not a mage anymore. I don't know. Again, it's giving him a lot less wave clear, but it's giving him less wave clear with his Q, less wave clear with his passive potentially, but it's letting him heal more. So I don't know. Maybe he's going to be like a tanky thing. So yeah, his passive is the burst. Now stores up to 2 charges which will be consumed on subsequent basic attacks. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the auto attack in between every single spell. You get that AoE auto attack. You now can store 2 of them that like it'll 2 auto attacks in a row after 1 spell use it'll use if you don't use it 1 time. So that's interesting. It deals 70% less damage to minions, so much less wave clear. Wow. The damage, however, has gone up by base. So it will be doing more damage to champions, but it's doing a lot less damage to minions. Q, detonation lash, damage, of the chain lash has gone down. And the point, whoa, such a nerf. Oh my god. 0.2 ratio down. And base damage down, and 20 less range of the actual little bomb that it casts. Ooh, if you're a SYLAS player, you're going to be mad right now. The heal, however, has gone up, and it also gets a 0.1 more ability ratio. So yeah, you'll be healing a bit more. That's that. And then your E removes the Abscon shield, no longer shields himself for 2 seconds on first cast. Really? The cooldown, however, has gone up. So it's a nerf to his E. And then the new Abscon shield grants a shield on an enemy grants a 80 to whatever plus 1 ability spell shield on enemy champion on monster hit for 2 seconds. What? Does that make any sense? Am I reading this wrong? Am I dumb? Grants a shield on enemy champion. Oh, hit. I missed the word hit. So instead of like you pressing E and you just naturally get a shield, you have to hit something with your chain. The second half to the E, the first bit is the little dash thing, and then the second bit's the chain to grab you onto somebody. If you hit that, then you get the shield. Oh. That's a nerf. But yeah, that's a nerf. Because again, sometimes you were using it or SYLAS were using it to survive instead of engage. They can't use it to survive anymore. They have to play aggressive with it to get the shield. Ooh, SYLAS has been hit really hard. Poor SYLAS. I mean, wow. He's an annoying champ, so I'm not really that annoyed. Yuumi. Her base health has gone up considerably. Holy Jesus Christ. So base health has gone up like nearly 50. Her passive mana refund has gone down. Yep, gone down in the early game. And the shield has gone down overall, with also a ratio nerf of ability power. The Q, the bug fix. So fix the bug where the missile will not spawn towards the cursor as intended. So that's just quality of life change. W, kill the cat. Enemies now gain an assist on Yuumi when damaging the enemy. Oh, wait, what? Enemies now gain an assist on Yuumi when damaging the ally Yuumi is attached to. Oh, okay. I think what that means, so let's say Yuumi's attached to a Severe. You kill a Severe, and all you do, let's say you're a Vayne, you just attack the Severe, you kill the Severe that Yuumi was attached to. But you're too low health to chase the Yuumi down, so you back away. So technically you've done no damage to the Yuumi, but your Pike support kills the Yuumi. Because you, as Vayne, attack the Severe, you would get an assist, obviously, if it's within the frame. Because what they're saying is, you killed the person Yuumi is attached to, therefore, you forced that situation, even if you didn't directly hurt the Yuumi. I think that's fine. I think that is fair enough. Again, Yuumi is attached to someone permanently, so I think that makes sense. Updated Shared Adaptive Force is now So that's a nerf by the looks of it. Yes, so the the stats that you're sharing with people, that's gone down, I believe. Again, people have said before, I do these quite quick, so occasionally I might get things wrong because I am trying to get through them quickly. I don't want to spend like a long time doing these videos, but it does look like an overall nerf. And Yumi's dash can be interrupted by any immobilizing CC. Oh, that's good. Again, yeah, it should be able to be basically stopped. It was sometimes annoying, like I hit the Yumi and she was like Wing to somebody. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. We got quality, so spectator mode stuff, don't really care about that. Tahm Kench, so a champion that I'm not a big fan of. I kind of find him like a champion without really a role. He's there as a, like, he's got a role to do in League of Legends, but, you know, is he a top laner? Is he a support? No one really knows, but his role in League of Legends is just be annoying. It's like, you're making a play on my AD carry? Nom, no you're not. That's Tahm. Or you're trying to trade me in 1v1 in top lane? Nom, no you're not. Like, he's just kind of annoying to me. And again, I know people enjoy playing him, and if you do, that's fine. I personally just find him annoying. So his W minimum duration before champion regurgitation has decreased. So that means you can get out of his mouth, I think, more. Or quicker. Allies can no longer release themselves early when CC'd. Allied champion spit range decreased and damage decreased early. Wait, what? So it's all about his W. So fix the bug where Tahm Kench could cast Tongue Lash and Devour together against non-champions with no cost. So because that must have been a big bug. That must have been helping Tams a lot. Min before champ regurgitation. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Again, I don't know Tahm Kench that much. Is the lower time good or is that bad? I don't know. Allies can no longer release themselves from Devour early while affected by CC. So if you... Basically, if someone, you know, Sejuani ults somebody, Sejuani ults your Vayne, and you as Tahm Kench walk over, eat the Vayne, before, it basically would get rid of the CC instantly the moment that person's eaten, so they can jump out straight away and continue fighting. Now the stun duration will continue while they're in Tahm Kench, so they won't be able to jump straight out. So that makes sense. Also, he can't spit people, you know, very far anymore, or less so. Nearly halving it, by the way, nearly. And then the damage of the W has gone... Ooh, that's actually probably a buff. So its base damage has gone down, but its percent damage has gone considerably up in the early game. For lane phase, it's gone up by 4% at rank 1. Yeah, that's probably a buff overall, if I'm honest. Like, I don't think people care about base damage on Tahm. And again, when your target's maximum health and you're playing probably top lane Tahm, or you're eating an Alistar in bot lane, that's going to do a lot of early game damage. So again, overall, that might be a buff to him. I'm just not sure about this. Min before champ rego, I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, again, let's be honest. I don't know. Aatrox, arguably one of the strongest champs in the game right now. What are they doing? His passive, I actually said when we played against him a while ago, I was like, people don't understand. It's his passive that's the problem. His passive is nuts. So his used to be every 15 seconds. It has now gone up. So again, it's a nerf to his early game, a buff to his late game, which I think is fine. Again, you can deal with an Aatrox in late game when you're all together. Just lane phase, it's so oppressive. So it's gone up to 24 seconds at rank 1, and then scaling down to 12 seconds at rank 18, where it used to be flat 15 seconds. I'd say that's fine. And then the R is healing bonus was all incoming healing, and now it's only self-healing. So again, you got a bonus heal when he's in his ultimate. That's why it's like, how is this dude healing so much when you're combining his own healing, and then let's say you have a Janna or something with you, Redemption, or a Nami pressing W. It's like, he heals a million. Well, now it's only his self-healing. So it's his own lifesteal, his own passive, and his own damage dealing from his E, I think. He gets, you know, healing from damage done. That's it. So I think that's better. W on Ashe, the cooldown has been decreased, so that's going to help her lane phase, but only by, a second here or there, so it's not anything crazy. Caitlyn, base attack damage increase. So again, we've got the trifecta of AD carries in League at the moment. Do I think these changes are going to change that? Hell no. You got Kai'Sa, Severe, and Lucian. That's practically only people are playing. Very occasionally people are playing Vayne, but like, it's those three. I don't think these two come anywhere close to those three. Irelia, my kryptonite at the moment in League, E cooldown increased, range decreased. So that's just an overall nerf to Irelia by 4 seconds at rank 1 and by 2 seconds at rank 5. So it is an overall nerf. And the range has also gone down. So yeah, nerf. Karma, Q slow increased, E cost decreased, movement speed duration increased to match shield duration. That's a big buff, isn't it? So the slow has gone up 10%. The E has gone mana cost down by 10 mana. And the movement speed has gone up by a second. And now also matches the shield duration too. So you get it as long as you've got the shield, I think. That's a pretty big buff. Again, I know people have been playing Karma with relative success for the past few months. So that's just going to help Karma out quite a bit. Lulu's got VFX, and also she's got some different stuff. Again, when the VFX update's coming, oh look, she might be getting buffs. Go figure. So the shield has been overall buffed. The cost has been overall buffed. It's cheaper. And then, yeah, you're just getting VFX and anything else. So, yeah, a Lulu buff. Exactly what we need with people trying to still do funneling. Master Yi, bug fix. Fixed a bug when Master Yi's double strike stacks were lasting 3 seconds instead of 4. So that was a bad thing, but now it's getting fixed to make it better for him. Nautilus Q base damage decreased early. Not by much, but it could make the difference of you getting a kill or not in lane phase. Zac, pretty weak from what I heard with his rework back to his old ultimate, so I'd expect some buffs. W base damage increased, R knockback distance and chunk spawn adjusted. So his base damage has gone up by 10, and again, that's just for jungle clearing, really. So that's going to help him a bit. And then the knockback distance used to be 400 units away from Zac. It's now only 250, and then they got rid of that, and now it's each bounce that hits one or more enemies, champion spawns a chunk. Hitting the same champion still spawns a chunk. If you don't know what a chunk is, that's the little blobs that fall off Zac, and if you walk over them, you get health back as Zac. So that's just helping him out quite a bit. Items, Corrupting Potion. So what's this doing? Bonus magic damage flattened. Oh, are they nerfing it? Again, everyone takes it. Yeah, high in pro play and higher skill level. In Diamond 1, everybody buys Corrupting Potion. It's just really strong. Again, it's something that heals you and gives you damage. Yes, please. So what are they doing? It used to be 15 to 30, bonus magic damage. It's now 15 at all levels. So that is... It's like a kind of nerf, because like it's doing the minimum damage it used to do, but like occasionally you would have got 30. So it's a potential nerf of half. So it is considerable, but like it's not... it's fine. Like I think it's still going to be used. And then we got all ARAM changes that I don't really care about. You got VFX, so we got a Muumuus, we got a Tryndamere, we got Ziggs, and we got a bunch of bug fixes. You got the new skins, you got your new chromas, and that is that. So there you go. That is patch 9.12. There's nothing really that I'm like crazy, something's missing or why is that there. I agree with most things. Again, I'm interested to test out the RYZE, so I might do that later today. But yeah, overall, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy. I think it's just a standard patch. But yeah, from what I've heard, and experienced, Mordekaiser's too strong. RYZE is maybe pretty good, but you just got to be good at him. And SYLAS has got heavily nerfed. Those are the things that I've heard. So yeah, hopefully we'll uncover more things as the patch comes out. I will say, this does get updated. I would expect, very soon there's going to be at the top of this hotfix update, Mordekaiser nerf. So yeah, look out for that. By the time this video comes out, it may already be there. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, throw a like on the video, throw a comment, let me know what you thought of the patch, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.